Hey, this is Andy DeLeo again here at HIMSS, and I'm standing in the GE booth with Don Woodstock.
Don Woodlock, yes.
Woodlock,
Yes.
sorry.
No problem.
Apologies. So, Don, could you tell us a little bit more about sort of your role and what you do within GE?
Sure, I run our cardiology IT business. So basically we build software that we use to kind of unify cardiology departments in our customers.
Wow, that's amazing. So, from your perspective, what do you see as sort of the key trends going on in cardiology right now?
Well, from an IT point of view, excuse me, basically people have adopted cardiology systems in the cath lab, separate from the echo lab, separate from the nuke med lab, separate from the ED, but now they want to unify all that into kind of one-stop shopping for the cardiologist to see the whole patient record and the whole cardiology pathway. So basically we're seeing a lot of activity in our customers around the world just really unifying that cardiology department into an enterprise infrastructure.
Wow, that's amazing. So, earlier at HIMSS, I was in one of the conferences, and they're really talking about sort of the digitization of
Yes.
healthcare, and they're talking about, analytics and,
Yes.
and that. So, from your perspective, kind of what does that mean to the cardiology space?
Yeah, sure. So two things. One is cardiologists as a society have been very focused on discrete data already. So whereas other physician specialties dictate and they get kind of a prose report, cardiologists have been very big on getting structured data, the measurements, your ejection fraction, your what have you. And so there's a lot of rich data in cardiology that we can use and societies have used to really improve cardiology care. So we have that to work with. So now we're sort of building Centricity Insights on top of that cardiology platform to allow customers to visualize that data and run their departments better, basically.
Wow, that's amazing. So is the Cardiology Insights or the Centricity Insights, is that the product that you're launching here at HIMSS?
Yes. So that's one of the big things we're launching here at HIMSS. We built 4 cardiology dashboards around inventory, procedure volumes, staffing, and then procedure cost variance. So we built these 4 visualization indicators around operations and financial management of the department, and we're launching it here.
Wow, that's great. So when it comes to sort of this digitization in the analytics, what do you really think that ends up meaning as far as impact to the end users, to patients and to physicians?
So for physicians, I think it's good one-stop shopping for the whole patient record, okay? Because it was very fractured before, and now it unifies that under the cardiology experience. From a patient point of view, you know how many patients have cardiac disease. Sort of it's the #1 disease out there. And cardiology is everywhere. You're in the ED, you're in the office, you're in the pacemaker clinic, sometimes you're in the cath lab, echo lab. So having that be all unified, so all your caregivers see that exact same information taking care of you is incredibly important. It's like oncology or some other areas where it's a lifetime of longitudinal information that all your caregivers really need to see and understand.
Wow, that's great. So from your perspective, where do you sort of see this kind of going in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, so there's a lot of new changes in cardiology, so it's less about open heart procedures and more about non-invasive cardiology procedures, structural heart procedures, those sorts of things. So there's a breadth of new cardiology techniques that our customers want to manage in the same environment. And then the second area is really around analytics. So really learning from the data, both running your department better from an operational or financial point of view, but also clinically. So once we have this analytics, we can tell what procedures seem to have better outcomes to a patient and what don't. And so I think as you play this out 3 to 5 years, we can really make use of this analytics to make care better and more efficient.
I mean, that really resonates with me because I think where the key is, it's, you're really spending the time to get the information and you're being able to use that information to sort of, generate what are the right decisions for physicians to make at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, some care processes are sort of an in and out care process and they're less longitudinal. But cardiology and a few other areas are very longitudinal. So you need to have that kind of full record and full picture as a patient to just understand how to take care of yourself, but as a physician and a caregiver to take care of your patients better.
Wow, that's great. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, sure.
I appreciate you spending some time with me and telling us a little bit more about what you do and sort of, what the new technology is going to do and ultimately how it's going to help us impact the lives of more patients.
Great. Well, thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.